Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. In this one today, we're going to be ranking every map in Black Ops 3 from worst to best. We won't be including any remasters from Zombie Chronicles or The Giant. This is only going to be new maps introduced into Black Ops 3. Remember to leave a like on this video as it helps out the channel a ton. And with all that out of the way with, let's get right into it. Coming into our number 5 spot, we have Zetsubou no Shima. This map is the worst in Black Ops 3, but in comparison to Zombies as a whole, it is a really good map. What holds this map back is the horrible launch the game had, and the fact that some of the features on this map are a bit underwhelming. Doing the Easter egg is fun, but the boss fight at the end when you finish all the steps is very underwhelming and doesn't provide any unique mechanics or challenge to the player. The KT-4 upgraded is a great wonder weapon, but all the effort that you have to go through in order to get it makes the weapon feel less rewarding. The only other problem that I have with this map is that you have to use anywhere but here in order to get a part for the Easter egg. These three big features are the only thing that I dislike about Zetsubou, and while there isn't much that I hate about this map, the things that I do hate make up a huge portion of the overall content. Getting the wonder weapon, using anywheres but here for the cog, and doing the boss fight is about 70% of the entire Easter egg. Zetsubou does offer some great features, however, like the Skull of Nansapwe or the Spider boss fight, where you're rewarded with Widow's Wine and a piece to the upgraded KT-4. Overall, Zetsubou no Shima is a great map, and the fact that it's at the bottom of the list goes to show how good the rest of the maps in Black Ops 3 are. Moving into our number 4 spot, we have Revelations. This is a great first map for players who want to attempt super high rounds, since you have so much at your disposal. You have the Dragon Shield, the upgraded Apothecant Servant, the Thunder Gun, Ragnaroks, and Little Arnie's. If you can't get to at least round 50 on this map, there is no hope for your future Zombies high round career. Other than the very new player-friendly high rounds, you also have some great Easter egg and map mechanics, but my favorite thing about this map is the atmosphere. The combination of all the previous zombie maps with the space-themed skybox, the boss fight room, and the mix of all these beautiful colors, all of it looks incredible. It was a great way to end Black Ops 3 from a styling standpoint, and I think they did a really good job with the styling on this map. The only reason I can't put this map higher on the list, however, is because of the Easter egg hunt. Now, the Easter egg itself isn't too bad, but the process of finding the Easter egg was an absolute nightmare. It took weeks, and it wasn't even because the Easter egg was hard or super complex, it was because of these small pebbles and rocks that you had to shoot outside of the map. What I also don't like about this map's Easter egg is the ending. You do the Shadows of Evil boss fight again, and the ending cutscene, which, although looks great, doesn't wrap up a lot of the story and instead only leaves the community with more questions. Overall, Revelations is a great map from a gameplay perspective. The only part about this map that I don't like is the Easter egg, but other than that, it's a really solid map. So for that, I have to put it at the number 4 spot. Now, coming into our number 3 spot, we have Shadows of Evil. This map is incredible and excels tremendously when it comes to atmosphere. The music on this map is incredible. I use it myself for almost all of my videos as background music. What I like the most about Shadows of Evil is that the map is very simple to understand, but hard to do. For example, the Easter egg is split into 4 different parts. Get Pack-a-Punch, get the sword and upgrade it, do the flag step, then the boss fight. Understanding this map isn't much of a challenge, but actually doing these steps is. The flag step is to this day one of the hardest Easter egg steps ever introduced into Zombies. Upgrading the sword requires you to kill a ton of Margwas, which can also be challenging. This map was designed for the hardcore player, and during the time was hated on because of that. Most casual players would never be able to turn on the Pack-a-Punch, let alone do the Easter egg. Having Shadows of Evil as the on-disc map from a story perspective made a lot of sense, but from a gameplay perspective, it wasn't the best option. I hated Shadows of Evil when it first came out, but looking back at it now, I can appreciate this map a lot more. The only thing that I hate about this map is the very last step if you're playing with 4 players, where you have to hit a giant worm with the tram system. It's very confusing and completely unnecessary. Other than that though, Shadows of Evil is close to a perfect map and is deserving of the number 3 spot. Next up, moving into our number 2 spot, we have Gared Krovi. This map excels when it comes to the core zombies gameplay. Every map in Black Ops 3 is super easy when it comes to getting high rounds, that it can be really boring at times. But Gared Krovi has the perfect difficulty for high rounds, where it isn't overly complicated or difficult, but it also isn't brain dead easy. The Ray Gun Mark III is a great wonder weapon that can carry you to round 50 very easily, but past round 50, you have to rely on the gauntlet, the traps, alternate ammo types, and the shield to get to higher rounds. The Easter egg from a gameplay and aesthetics perspective is also really well done. The only step to this Easter egg that I dislike is the Valve step, but other than that, the rest of the Easter egg is just escorting different enemy types and killing zombies. The boss fight can be a bit underwhelming from a gameplay perspective because depending on what loadout you use, you can defeat this boss within a few seconds. While it can be a bit underwhelming in those regards, when it comes to aesthetics, it is the best in all of zombies. Fighting a dragon and a mech suit piloted by Nikolai is just incredible to look at. Overall, Gared Krovi is an incredible map. It does have a few issues, but compared to other zombies maps, it's in the top 5. So for those reasons, I have to put Gared Krovi at the number 2 spot for the second best map in all of Black Ops 3. And coming into our number 1 spot, we have Horizon Drac. This map is the closest we will ever get to a perfect zombies map. There is something for everyone to enjoy. If you're a casual zombies player, killing zombies with the bows and doing the Easter egg is fairly accessible and fun to do. If you're a hardcore player, the high rounds and the Easter egg are also really great. There isn't anything that I hate about this map. The fact that you have to do the whiz step twice is the only thing that somewhat bothers me, but other than that, everything about this map is close to perfect. The Easter egg is great for new players and hardcore players. The bows are really easy to build and provide a lot of fun and power. The boss fight is really good in terms of mechanics, gameplay, aesthetics, and difficulty. The map layout is really nice, and you have some phenomenal high round strategies, which involve using the bows, traps, and alternate ammo types. Everything about Horizon Drac is great, and while it can be a bit underwhelming at times, it's the only map in zombies that is able to appeal to everyone, whether you just started playing zombies or if you've been a fan for 10 years. And for that, I have to put this map at the number 1 spot. Anyways guys, this is going to wrap up the video for today. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, do all that, leave your comments down below if you want to see me do any other type of content. Check down the description as well for more zombie related videos. And yeah, I got nothing much else to say, so peace.